This is going to talk you through how to create a booking through the Bookings app for your conferences. So we're going to start by going to the app launcher or the waffle and going down to where it says Bookings. If you don't have Bookings already on your apps, then you can find it in all apps. So once we select Bookings, you might have to flip through a couple of different screens, but it's going to ask you to create a business. You want to name your business whatever you want to name this calendar. So now that I've already been in it, I'm actually going to create a new business. And I labeled mine Mrs. Austin's Conferences. And then I'm going to push continue. I don't need a business type. It's going to take a few moments and then it's going to show me that my calendar is ready. When it's been created, I push OK. And then I want to ensure that I have the right hours that I want. So when I'm scheduling my conferences, I want to think, okay, what do I want my hours to be? What is my availability? So I'm going to start with myself. I'm not going to create a booking page yet. I'm just going to start with myself, which is in the staff. So I'm going to select staff. I'm going to select the edit button. And this is how it automatically appears. So I want to create my own hours. So I'm going to unselect use business hours. And let's say that I only want to be available to parents on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Then I can select the X to remove the time slot. It automatically has Saturday and Sunday off. From there, I can select my times. So let's say that each of these first days I want to be available after school. So I'm going to start my availability at 4 p.m. and end my availability, and this is important, not at 7 p.m., which is when I want to be done, but at 7:05. What that allows the parents to do is to select that 6:30 time slot. If I say that I am off at 7, then that will not give me a full 30 minutes, and so it's going to take that 6:30 time slot out of it. So I'm going to select 7:05 as my end time. I'm going to do the same here. And then with these 2 days set, then I'm going to move to Friday. And Friday I am available in the morning. And so I want to set my end time for 12:05. Okay, from there, I want to make sure that I get notified when a booking is established, and then I'm going to save. The next thing that I'm going to set up is my booking page. So this is how it shows up automatically. You can set your time increment for different, for 15 minutes, for 20 minutes, whatever you want it to be. And then I'm going to change my minimum lead time to 12 hours so that if I have a parent who forgets and wants to set one up the day before, they can. And then I also want to send a meeting invite to the customer in addition to the confirmation email. Now, here's where the availability comes into play. So I only want this calendar to be open for a week. I don't want this availability to continue for the rest of the term. And so I'm going to change this. This is going to stay the same, bookable when staff are free. That automatically sets it to my schedule. However, I want to block out the before and after that week. You might want to set your availability for 2 weeks or from now until conferences. Whatever you want to do is fine. But to block out dates, you want to change this to not bookable. And then I want to block off from the 12th, which is today, through the 23rd. And I want to ensure that that is not bookable. And then I can also create a not bookable time frame for after conferences. So this is when I'm open because I set my not bookable from the 12th to the 23rd. I'm open that week. And then I'm going to select November 2nd and go through December 11th. And I want to ensure that that is not bookable. Okay, when all of that is complete, then I can push save and publish, and I can open my published page. You're going to see that there's an issue when my published page comes up. It says initial consult 1 hour. As a parent, that'd be very confusing as my time slots are 30 minutes. And so I'm going to go back, and this is how you fix that. And there are some other things that you need to fix in your services page. So we started with staff, then booking page. Now we're in services. In services, you can select the edit, and I'm going to change my service name to conference time. And if I want to change this, I don't know if that shows up anywhere, but I want to make sure that it says 30 minutes. And I want to take out our location and change it to an online meeting. I also want to change the default duration to 0 hours and 30 minutes. And then from there, if you want to customize your reminders, you can customize your reminders. You can add an email reminder here if you wish. You can even enable text message notifications if they choose to put in their phone number. And then the rest of this stays the same. From there, we save it. And then we can go back to our booking page and see what it looks like. So over here it says publish, so that means that I can now share this with others. Here's how you share it by triple clicking this. That will highlight the whole thing, copy it, and send it out to your parents. But I want to open my published page so I can see what it looks like. Conference times, 30 minutes, all of these are available, and as I scroll down, I can see my availability starting at the 27th, the 28th for that Tuesday, Wednesday, and then on the 30th, I have that availability. It automatically changes for any meetings that I have. It will automatically take those out of my availability. And then if I want to see if November's open, it's not, because I already said in the bookings page that I am not available throughout November. And that's how you do a booking. So again, once you create, so you start by creating a new business, then you set your staff hours, then you create your booking page and ensure that you've blocked off the before and after your availability. And finally, you go to your services, and this is where you set it as an online meeting and set the duration so that parents are very clear on how long your conference will last. Happy booking!